So I get this question, Harley, can you please do a video about Robert Morse? Share your comments and criticisms on Robert Morse. Alright, let's do it. Here's the video. And I've got nothing personal against Robert Morse. I think we agree on a lot of things together, but in this video I highly disagree with what Robert is saying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video, let Robert talk, and then I'll add my bit, my opinion, and my comments and criticisms on the tail end of that. And hopefully that can clarify where I stand. Now let's get to it.
You're eating less is better. What about 80-10-10 people? I don't know about them. They seem to be eating massive amounts of food, but why?
Why eat less is healthy? How does eating less make you healthier? Look at anorexics. Anorexics live around about 1,200 calories a day. The anorexics healthy? No way. Anorexics have the highest rate of death of any mental disorder. That's a fact. Telling people we shouldn't have that much, we should have that much, eat less, that's fucking nonsense. That's promoting an orthorexic, anorexic diet. I see this all the time in the raw food world. Overweight people telling people they're eating too much and creating all these fucking neurological issues in people who are getting all these eating disorders going, I'm eating too much fruit, I'm going to get fat on fruit, even though they're wasting away, getting emaciated or becoming binge prone and depressed. Eating less, that's fucking insanity. Eating less is insanity, man.
I couldn't eat massive amounts of food. I'm a big guy, but I don't eat massive amounts of food.
That's what I laugh when people say that. I'm really big and overweight, but I don't eat massive amounts of food. I ask these people, what are you eating that's making you overweight?
It's what you eat, like my tea or something, but...
Your tea's making you overweight? Tea is making people overweight? I don't think so, Rob.
Still, there's no way I could eat massive amounts of food, Mike. I just have no desire for that. To force yourself.
I'm sorry, big people eating big amount of calories, simple as that. Simple as that. Big overweight people are overeating, simple as that.
To get carbs is stupid. So I'm not familiar with the 80-10-10. I don't waste my time reading stuff like that.
Anyone in the raw food world who writes up 80-10-10 with that sort of arrogance doesn't deserve a viewership, in my opinion.
About calories now, they consider the lower calories the better now.
The lower calories, the better. Can you see, again, this is what I'm talking about. These people promoting this breatharian, orthorexic, anorexic mindset. The less calories, the better. Fuck, man. Haven't people ever heard of anorexics? And go to a hospital, man, with anorexics. Tell me these people are healthy people. They're not. They're sick. And they're eating less calories. They're calorie restricting. Calorie restricting is anorexia. It's the same fucking thing. You restrict your calories. You are anorexic. You are heading in that anorexic body weight. You are heading towards that paradigm of anorexia. Simple as that. You get an animal in nature and you restrict its calories, that's fucking going downhill. Simple as that. There's no exceptions. Post your comments down below. What is the animal in nature where you restrict its calories and it lives longer in nature? Don't give me some fucking worm study or whatever. Give me a real life study. That's what I want, a real life study.
At its unawareness rate, we look into nature. Go by how your body works. Go by how.
That's it. Look into nature. Every time I go to nature, what do I see? I see animals. And what are these animals doing? They're always looking for food. And if they're not looking for food, they're digesting food. I look at the ants. Ants are always looking for food. You put food in front of ants, they're going to take it, aren't they? You put sugar in front of ants or a piece of fruit or whatever, or a dead bug in front of ants, they're not going to walk around it, they're going to grab it. Look at the birds in the trees looking for the flowers, or the squirrels looking around looking for the bit of bread or some nuts or whatever. That's just how it is. It's just how it is, man. Animals are always feasting.
Books and people are eating 60 bananas a day. And it's like, what the hell? A big old gorilla doesn't eat 60 bananas a day.
I'll put $10,000 on it. You put 60 bananas in front of an orangutan or a big gorilla, they're going to fucking chow it down in an hour or two or even less. I've got a friend who worked in Australia at the zoos, and I said, would a chimp eat 30 bananas a day? The chimp will easy fucking eat 30 bananas a day. Easily. A little bonobo weighs about 30-40 kilos will eat about 3,500 calories a day. 34 kilos. And we got grown men like Robert Morse who weighs maybe 100 kilos telling him to not eat the same as a 30 kilo bonobo, so eat less than that. You know what I mean? It's just absolute subjective nonsense.
80-10-10, I think it's 80% fruits and vegetables, 10% protein, 10% bullshit, something like that. As a matter of fact, if you're getting energy from God or your higher self, but if you're open to the now and you're pouring that energy through, you don't need to eat a lot to get more energy from your fruits and vegetables. You're already filling the cells full of the right kind of energy, the God consciousness. So you don't have to overeat. The God people never overeat. Look at the yogas and stuff. They barely eat much. You know, when you start channeling the God force, you don't have to go eat it in the lower forms of food. That's where fruitarian, or the fruitarian and the breatharian comes.
It's fruitarian, not fruitarian. Fuck. And then we're going about breatharianism. I won't get started about bringing breatharian because you know what I feel about that and how much fucking bullshit and nonsense that is. Anyone promoting breatharianism has no fucking clue, no idea about basic human physiology. They're just, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. So nothing personal against Robert Morse. This is my passionate disagreement here because I'm just sick of the nonsense that gets put around. So my question to Robert Morse is, if you're in the health industry, why do you sell cacao? Why do you sell coffee? These things are neurotoxic to the brain. They're liver toxic, they're kidney toxic, their whole endocrine system toxic. Why are you selling coffee and cacao when we know they're toxic items? So my other question would be, why are you selling bovine adrenaline capsule glandular thingies, little things in a plastic jar which are scraped off the slaughterhouse floor from the literally the adrenal glands from the cows at slaughterhouse pump. Can you imagine the amount of adrenaline in a cow's adrenal glands when it's getting slaughtered, the bolt gun that's kicking around? So that little adrenaline gland is the stimulant. It's fucking not giving people I mean, if you look up on the internet death from bovine adrenaline, got to be as careful with these things. I do not recommend people consume bovine adrenal glandulars. I mean, when someone's told me that, I said, that's not true. No one's promoting that these days. And then I looked on Robert's site and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. And he's selling brain extract. In the world of mad cow disease, foot and mouth, anthrax, bird flu, all these issues going on, people are selling the most dangerous parts of an animal to consume. That's fucking nonsense. I don't promote any animal product consumption, just for the record there. I disagree, and I highly disagree with the consumption of these glandulars. Selling people cacao, coffee, brain DNA, bovine adrenaline, glandular, I won't even go there. That's just disagreement with that one. So that's my comments and criticisms. You asked for it, you got it. The no bullshit approach still stands with Durianrider. Post your comments and questions down below, and feel free to like, share, subscribe if you want to learn more. I just speak it how I see it. That's what people expect of me. So thanks for watching. And Robert Morse, maybe if you can address the questions in one of your videos and answer maybe why do you sell coffee, cacao, the bovine adrenalines, why are you overweight, how many calories a day do you recommend, how many grams of carbohydrates a day do you recommend, stuff like that. That would be great if you give some objective answers, because I find you a bit of a waffler. You waffle on a lot, just waffle on, and you talk a lot, but don't really say much at all. So those are my comments and criticisms. I'm going to get back to my banana smoothie. We'll see you all soon. Peace. Take it easy.